Hello everyone, and welcome to Orange University. On tonight's episode, the first episode of Final Fantasy Standard. Well, WotC did it. Universe Beyond is now in Standard, and Final Fantasy is the first set that joined us. Well, with Final Fantasy, we all know what is the leading, most contentious, most sort of out of nowhere kind of deck, and that is the birds. They finally made a bird deck that might be able to do something in Standard, and what better way to do that than with Chocobo birds, our yellow ostrich. I know they're not all yellow, but their leading cards are usually yellow. The yellow ostrich birds of birds of prey? I don't know. What do Chocobos eat? Anyways, here they are. They're going to eat our fellow players. That's what they're going to do. This is our Chocobo landfall deck in Bant that is so scary. And here is what this deck is supposed to do. We got our Sazh Chocobo, kind of the MVP of the deck. At 1 mana 0/1, you might think, hey, that's not that great. But every time it landfalls, we get a +1/+1 counter on this creature. We can follow that up with a Mockingbird, copying it so we can have a flying Chocobo. Yeah, that's right. They can fly now. And they also get the +1/+1 landfall triggers. It's a counter. It doesn't go away. So it's going to really kind of get out of control quick, right? That's kind of the idea of this deck. And of course, to follow that up, we got some other birds, some other Chocobo cards. We got Ambrosia, which is a bounce Chocobo. That's pretty good, right? We can bounce. This is actually one that does not say non-land permanents. We can bounce lands, and then we can get our additional landfalls if we need to. We also have Sidequest, Raise a Chocobo, which brings out a 2/2 Chocobo bird. It says 2/2 green bird, but it doesn't say Chocobo. That's kind of weird. And it's that token is +1/+0 with a landfall. And on the first main phase, if we control 4 birds, we can flip this and get a black Chocobo, which basically what's that called again? Search for a library for a land and put it by battlefield tapped, right? So it's Silver Scribe, but I put it into play. So yeah, that's all. It's really good. Then we also have Traveling Chocobo, the future side Chocobo that look at the top cards of our library. You can play if it's a land or a bird. And then we have Sazh Katzroy, Human Pilot. Search our library for when it enters, search our library for a bird or a basic land and reveal and put it in our hand. And then whenever it attacks, it gets +1/+1 counter, or put a +1/+1 counter on target creature and then doubles the counter. It looks good, right? We also have the reason why people want to play Chocobo decks, and it's Choco Seeker of Paradise in Bant, that is. We got 1 and a Bant. Whenever one or more of our bird attack, we look at that many cards on the top of our library, put 1 into our hand, and if there's any other lands, we can put it into play tapped. That's real good. And then we get landfall triggers, +1/+0, but mainly we put all those lands in battlefield tapped, we can trigger all the other landfalls. And we got our removal in the deck, the Bartz and Boko, affinity for bird, so it's not really a 5 cast, it could be as small as a 2 cast, and whenever it enters, it deals damage equal to its power to target creature an opponent controls. So just deal 4 damage or something. That's pretty strong as well. So that's the whole idea of this deck. Let's talk about the deck list starting from turn 1. We got 4 Sazh Chocobo. We also have 4 Mockingbirds. This way we will make sure that we have a 1-drop play, hopefully. And I think with this deck, a lot of times you could just play a 1-mana Mockingbird, which will trigger our 4 birds, right here, 4 birds on a side quest. So that's pretty good. Also having a flyer is also useful. And we also have 2 Bushwhack to kind of fits our lands, because we are a 3 color deck. Bant is 3 color, right? We got 3 Ambrosia, 4 Shelter by Ghost as a removal. I'm going to put it over here. That's a removal with a Bartz and Boko. We have 2 Bristly built to get more landfall triggers. And then we have 4 side quests to raise a Chocobo. This is a good card in this deck, right? We get a bird, and later on we get another bird. So double birds. We have 4 Traveling Chocobo as 3 casts, and then 4 casts, we got 2 Sazh and 4 Choco. So that helped us kind of ramp into the 1, 2, 3, 4 drops. And then the Bartz and Boko is not technically a 5-drop. Of course, Shelter are not 5-drops, but these are our removal plays, so we don't want to just slam them out if we don't have to. Bartz and Boko is also a bird, so that can also get us the side quest triggers and also the Choco triggers later on if we need to. So that's kind of the idea of the non-land base, but because we have Bushwhack and we have Sidequest, the Black Chocobo can get us a land. I went ahead and went to 23 lands in his deck. Now 24, I cut 1 land. So we have 2 plains, 2 islands, 3 forests, then 3 Razorverge Thicket, 4 Botanical Sanctum, 1 Cavern of Soul, 4 Fabled Passage, and 4 Starting Town. Now it's very important to have 4 Starting Towns because we're a 3-color deck, and it's very important to have a Fabled Passage because we are a landfall deck. So that's kind of the whole idea of this Chocobo deck. Let's now go into the standards. Alright, our opponent is the Neurotic Decay. Well, our opponent is going first. We got no bird. I guess we mulligan this hand. Or do we just Sidequest a Chocobo? We got... How many 1-drops do we have? I have 4 1-drop Chocobos, which, I mean, I didn't have it. So, I have this Chocobo that might work. And we got pretty close to the land base that we want, so let's... All these lands come to play on tap, that's pretty good. Let's raise the Chocobo. Ah, he's already dead. Poor Chocobo came in and got killed. So mean. Overlord. Alright. What else is going on? Oh, wait a minute. Bristly Bill. I can't play anything with Bristly Bill, right? So I want to play this Chocobo. And then bird it. Because this is technically a 0-drop. Now I can Bartz and Boko. They don't want to do nothing. With Bart and Boko, then to deal damage equal to his power to a creature. He's got no creature, so I don't think I want to do that. I'm pretty sure he'll kill something I have. Let's Chocobo it up. Bristly Bill. Is he gonna take this damage? Okay. Destroy one of my side quests. I don't think this matters. Right? This will deal an extra damage. +1/+1. So it will just still die. Shouts bargain. Not putting out creatures for me. Alright, he's gonna kill another one of my stuff. Probably the Bristly Bill. Green? I have green, white, and green, blue. Put some counter on this creature. Yeah. Let's get this big. Mockingbird. I think we Sazh. We can Sazh for an island. And then use that island, we can get a bird. It's a human pilot, so not a bird. Let's take action. We'll get a Chocobo. Seeker of Paradise. Yeah. I suppose we do that. We couldn't get off on the early start, so that's kind of the problem that we're gonna have. I'm not sure you wanted to do that. One more bird control attacks. Look at that many cards. Okay, yeah, see? You don't really answer the board. And these creatures are gonna get huge. GG. You're right, our opponent is 20k hertz. Him crafted. But we go first. We got Sazh Chocobo. We got a starting town. Oh, that's pretty good. Can't play Boko, which is... no, I could play Boko. This doesn't have the name of color. I just pay life. Now, here's the thing. I could pay the life. Right? If I do pay the life, then both of my creatures are going to have that damage. Or I have the function. This looks dumb, right? Because I got a forest. I could have done that, but... Oh, is it? It's on. Is it on? Yeah, it's on. That's fine. Oh, 2 of those? They don't say. Okay, 0. Yeah, so these are +1/+1 counters. So even though I paid an extra life to get it out there, I'm okay because I fly. Now, of course, you could shock it, but that's kind of the scenario that got to eat up. He didn't do it, so I got to show him what's up. Here's a Shelter Bite goes on a flyer. No Quarry Skill for you. Take that. Gonna opt? We are something isn't. That's always fun, right? Good ward. Sleight of hand. You gonna play creature? Swiftly. Cool. Creature we can shoot off. I mean... No. Right? Probably a no. You know what? I changed my mind. Probably a yes. He's probably gonna bounce it. I think that's his plan. Yep, haha, take that, is it? 1 mana removal. Get out of here. Alright, our opponent is David Archie. Opponent goes first. Now we have a bad hand. Huh. I do have this 1-drop, and I have 2 Grizzly Bills as my 2-drops. I do want the Choco Seeker of Paradise, but I feel like this is a very bad hand, right? It doesn't do anything. This is better. I think we'll put away Zap. Oh man, this is hard. We put away Zap, we put away our Grizzly Bill here. Now there's 2 4-drops. Opponent's only down to 5. And they're playing this stupid deck. And no guarantee that I'll be able to play Choco, because I'm just gonna get all my stuff removed. Sidequest. My 3rd turn. This counts as my 3rd turn, right? I don't think it matters. I could play the Mockingbird. Ah, he dressed me. Pixie. Bounces. Momentum Breaker. Oh, getting another land is probably the worst I can do here. Actually, is this target creature? Any creature on the battlefield, right? Copy of Pixie. Sidequest. Getting with damage. I put it on the Chocobo because it will get bigger, and I would rather sack the Nurturing Pixie, I guess. Even though it flies, even though it's a bird. Traveling. Put it on the Traveling Chocobo. I mean, not the Traveling Chocobo. Oh, double the trigger. I forgot about that. Pretty sure he wants to kill my Traveling Chocobo here. Did I do this for 0? I think probably the Pixie again. Bounce my Sidequest. Oh, I can bounce another thing. I don't want to bounce another thing though. Jump! Aha! This Pixie's been helping me. Momentum Breaker. Oh, I guess this bird has to die. Sorry, birdie. Where's my top deck? Oh, can't play it, huh? Only allows me to play birds. It's not a bird. I could double the number of +1s on count. I mean, it's lethal anyways. Good game, yeah, David. Archie, you play my deck. Play it right. Alright, our opponent is Sib. Sibby. We get to go first. That is different. I'm gonna hope that helps. 2 lands. Alright. So far, I've either gone second against decks that will kill me on turn 4, or go first and then I got mana screwed. So, let's see which one of these games this is. Okay, maybe it's both. Sidequest. Oh. I mean, I did get to go first, but I did not get to ramp anything out. That might be the problem. Block. Okay, so we're gonna die pretty quickly. He didn't attack. Interesting. I mean, I don't think this matters. It's a shelter that I can't play. That's fun. If I get a white man, I can Choco, but I'm probably not going to do that. Alright, I can Choco 2 things, because the Traveling Chocobo. Split shot for all. Okay, it's not Quarry Steel this turn. But what is coming this turn, I guess? That's the scarier question. What the hell? I mean... Okay. I guess. Did we just mock? Yeah, Mockingbird gives me the... Wait. What does this do? Switch a life before a land, put it in the battlefield tap. Oh, 4. Pay 0. Double rainbow. It's end turn, right? At the beginning of first main phase. Oh, goddamn. First main phase. Battlefield tap. Still can't do it. Alright, Slipshot is here. And he's gonna stock up. Sure. I get to search for 2 lands. Don't kill him. Search for either for 2 lands, put it on the battlefield. Alright. Put it onto the battlefield tab. No? Well, when it transforms, not when it enters. It's pretty annoying. I mean, it's lethal. What am I doing? GG. Mana screwed and all, but still get there. Alright, our opponent is Serious Polar Bear. How serious are you? Opponent goes first? Oh, he's serious, alright. No, this is a hand. This is a hand that does stuff mostly, right? Just guy do, just guy do. You play off 1 land like that? Did we Sidequest here? I don't know. I think we Sidequest here. Oh boy, okay, I guess we're both kind of screwed here. So... nothing else I can do. Dude, I'm mana screwed, he's mana screwed. What's... I mean, you kept a 1-lander, what would you expect? Alright, our opponent is the Fumento. He's crafty. Crafty Fumento. We're going first, but no 1-drop or 2-drop. We gotta wait till it's 3-drop for an aggro deck. I think that's a death sentence. Okay, okay, this guy draws. We'll keep 6. It's probably too much. I don't think we'll get there. Alright, I don't think we will get there. Starting town. Starting to hurt me already. Oh, come on. 50? Alright. At least you didn't bolt off my cute little chocobo, you jerk. Do I attack? Do I attack? Am I blocking with a 2/3? Probably not. That's the damage. Let's get a green mana. That is fine. If they're mono red, it's even better. You can lightning ball one of them. Lightning strike, yeah, you can lightning strike one of them all. But you cannot kill both. And I knew I was gonna get mana screwed, so shelter. Can't attack. Does attack anyways? No. You can't attack. That's what I thought. Alright, what do I do here? I can't give it trample. Could also play a Traveling Chocobo. Don't think I want to play a Traveling Chocobo though. Won't be as easy to kill the Sazh Chocobo. Yeah, it's so unfair, right? These cards that Wizards designed for red is just kind of the worst. Still no attack. Alright. What do I put it on? Sazh Chocobo? I think I get double. So do I put on Traveling? No, this is just gonna shock off, right? Already 8. Not easy to kill an 8. Ha! Loser. I can't attack, but at some point I'm going to be able to have my second shelter. And his nemesis is just going to be Keep Screaming. No, not fun. Stupid red. Alright, our opponent is Soren Markov 92. Like 1792, Soren's old. Alright, we don't have a 1-drop, we go a second. And we're gonna start hurting ourselves. Perfect. Why did I think I was gonna play this game today, man? Oh shit. If I get a plains, no, not a plains. If I get a, whatchamacallit, Shelter by Ghosts, then we're at least playing this game. I guess we're not. Alright, our opponent is Zico66. We go first. We got a Chocobo. This is a hand. No. Almost did it wrong. This looks familiar. Can I get a Bushwhack? I cannot get a Bushwhack. He didn't attack. Why didn't he attack? I don't know. No idea. I guess he can block. Do I want a double block? It does get rid of one of his creatures at the cost of one of my creatures. Didn't I have a 2/3? Why? I can have 3 mana out. It'll be a 2-3, right? Warded 2-3 is pretty good. Yeah, warded 2-3 flyer is pretty good. I'll trade you. I think we play the Ambrosia. It's not tapped. Okay, that was wrong. Why did I think I was gonna land and a shelter? I don't know. Don't know what I was thinking. It's been a long day, alright? I keep getting like mana screwed or draw all the lands flooded. I don't know. It's been an awkward day. Mana full mouse. I'll jump. He's gonna have to use his battlefield force. Yeah, that's what I thought. Do I want to return something? Birds. Cyclic birds. It's funny how the Sidequest is raised a Chocobo that's green and black, or green and blue, and then the backside is a black Chocobo. There's probably a lore context to it that I'm not getting. I don't remember. But it's just fun. I can get a land. It'll be a pretty big creature if I get a land. That's Frenzy. If he kills off any of my bird, then I will block. If he doesn't kill off birds, I won't block, right? That's kind of the idea. It's probably a big swing. Can he leave from this time? We'll find out. Down to 6. Ah, yeah. GG. I mean, our shelter actually like prevented him from playing anything because he has a protection spell he's holding up every turn, I think. Alright, our opponent is Masaki G. Ah, G. Why? Why is it always 2 freaking shelter opening? Jesus Christ. Elegant Parlor. Playing that guy. Let's see if I got anything I need to shelter. That's a little bit cavalier, but he probably got more. Yeah, there it is. Seriously, what trash, man. It's gonna reanimate his Oculus, and we're gonna try to get lucky from there, but this is as lucky as our opponent can get. This is literally like turn. It was my turn 2, he's got an Oculus. He didn't do it. He got white and red, but he didn't want to do it, so Let's see what he has. Oh, he's got a shock. Okay. Does he have a second shock? Didn't have a second shock, so... Do we just build up from here? Don't think so. Fable into another white mana. It's gonna manifest Grid. That wasn't an immediate manifest, right? They could have negates. Do I want a Mockingbird or Sazh Chocobo? Maybe I don't. I can't get 4 birds out that easily, right? Pierce. He didn't pierce my shelter. Why didn't he pierce my shelter? That's why. Second offload. Sazh. Does he have another spell pierce? I guess we'll find out. Wow, you just took it. It's probably an Oculus face down, right? I could have copied a Bristly build, to be honest. Oh, we got there. Take that, you cheater, in your turn 2 Oculus. You got a giant bird. Alright, our opponent is the Matirasso. He's gonna be a Rasso, alright. Oh, we got Chocobo for days, so that's a good start. Am I going first? I don't remember anymore. What is this? It's like a detonator. Oh no, it's just a perch. What owl? That's an old ass pet, I think. White. Yo. Should we just take this 1 damage? No, right? No need. I feel like if I draw another land. Okay, they're gonna collage us. had a good start. It's over now. Struggle's real. I'm gonna eat this temporary lockdown. What's that called? When we get there. Sazh. Not yet, but you know, a little Bushwhack for real playing. Oh, Bant and Boko. Poke it up. Sazh is not the card I want, it's the other bird that I want, but hey, here we are. Is that why? Dragon's one. Haha, take that, omniscience. Even after a temporary lockdown. That's a game. Welcome back, everyone. Now that you saw all those Bant Chocobo games, how does this deck feel? I was right all along. I said this in some of the games, right? I looked at all the Final Fantasy spoilers, and I thought these cards look very fun. Unfortunately, they don't look very good, and that's the problem with current red designers, is that just is it aggro, mono red aggro everywhere, and you gotta have to fight it somehow. And this deck, it could fight it. It could fight it with Shelter by Ghost, which is an old card, not even in Final Fantasy. And without Shelter by Ghost, this deck is not gonna do it. So many games we won because we can Shelter onto a Sazh Chocobo, and a Shelter onto a Chocobo means it's gonna grow so big and gain us so much life, or no way our opponent can hit us. That is how this deck wins almost every time. Now, there's a few things that I got a little bit sad about. We never actually got Choco's Seeker of Paradise to do her thing. And you know why that is? Turn 4 is usually game over. By the time I play Choco, our opponent's already dead. It doesn't matter at all. So that's kind of the problem. Another thing that happens a lot of times is we got mana screwed, which, I mean, 23 lands, mana screwed, that's normal, right? That's arena for you. So I do think there are some fixes to this deck. I think we're going to go down to 2 Ambrosia. It's legendary. So 3 might be a little bit much. So we go to 2 Ambrosia and we add an extra land. Probably another Razorverge Thicket. And then maybe we won't get us mana screwed. That's a maybe. Again, I can't be certain, but that's what I think this deck needs. Other than that, just pray to get lucky, I guess. We want to go first and drop Sazh Chocobo. Every time we did that, we pretty much won the game. But every time we don't go first, which is almost every time, and we don't have Sazh Chocobo in our opening, which is every time we do go first, then we don't have that aggro sort of play, or a tempo play. And this deck definitely doesn't need to have that aggro tempo play. The aggro is good, but there are some slower plays, like, you know, turn 2 Sidequest, we get a lot of Chocobos, a lot of birds, and then we overrun them with birds. Yeah, that's really all I can say, right? This deck, it looks fair, and unfortunately, fair just doesn't quite cut it. But it is very fun to play. Look at all those Chocobos. They're cute. They're fantastic. And if there's one deck I want to make work in Standard for Final Fantasy, it's Chocobos. These birds they're going to win over everyone's heart. That's really all I got for you today. Final Fantasy is here. Let's go see what else we can do with all these new cards. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you guys next time.